tricky.
Your strategy, as usual, is transparently obvious.
Arigato.
どういたしまして。
Excellent.
Tight situation.
You're cornered. You haven't a hope? Check.
Mr. Rule, I'm Colonel Vasily Krasenkov, KGB. You've heard of me?
Yeah, I've heard of you. All right, Krasenkov, I admit it. I'm baffled.
It's very simple, Mr. Rule. I have an assignment for you.
You want me to work for you?
For the KGB.
I admit it's a novel idea.
Which you don't completely reject. Excellent. And if you have no objection, I think it would be better if we discuss the matter on the Russian territory. Professor Alexander Shelpin, age 65, Nobel Prize winner, the Soviet Union's top biochemist. For the past 4 years, Professor Shelpin has been working here at the Lenin Research Institute in the Crimea. His subject, germ warfare. Yes, Mr. Rule, germ warfare. We prepare for it, as do the Americans and the British. Regrettable. But it is a fact of international politics. Unless we produce these terrible substances, we feel insecure.
Sort of preserve the balance of terror, huh?
Precisely. I see you understand these things, Mr. Rule. Well, to proceed. Botulinous toxin alpha beta, the most deadly fluid in existence. The small amount you see here, dropped in this room, would wipe out everybody in the building. If it were put into a river or a sewer, it would destroy a major city. Last night, Professor Shelpin disappeared. And with him disappeared a vial of the beta toxin, which we discovered was taken from the Lenin Institute. An hour after his disappearance was reported, a note was delivered to the president of the Presidium, of which this is a translation.
Not much to go on.
You are right, Mr. Rule. Shelpin gives nothing away. Nothing but the fact that he intends to use the toxin.
Where did Shelpin disappear?
In London. He is head of the Russian delegation to the International Scientific Forum. We have issued a cover story. The other members of the party think that Shelpin is ill.
And you want us to help you find him? Why? You have a fairly efficient organization yourself.
Efficient, yes, but also slow and cumbersome. Your agents, on the other hand, are all citizens of their own countries, and they can move freely and without suspicion. We may have very little time. Mr. Rule, I appeal to you.
Harry.
Okay. We'll do what we can. They could be setting us up, you know.
In KGB?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I believe Krasnikov. But I'm going to check it out.
I thought of that file. Somewhere in London. Professor Grodny, I'm the Contessa di Contini.
Ah, Contessa, the embassy told me you would be coming. Now, how can I help you?
You are an old friend of Alexander Shelpin's, yes?
Yes, indeed. Poor Shelpin, he has been prevented by illness from attending the conference.
Professor Grodny, I want you to tell me everything you know about Shelpin. Everything.
Well, Mr. Rule, you have been doing some checking?
You knew.
Of course. Do I pass?
Well, what makes you think I should trust you anyway?
I am a Russian, you are an American. And I believe, like myself, you have a wife and a son.
Yes, Alex.
Therefore, Mr. Rule, we may not perhaps share the same beliefs and ideas, but we do both have a stake in the future. If ideology has gone so far that two individual men can no longer trust each other, then it is better perhaps that Shelpin drops his little vial of beta toxin and destroys us all.
I agree.
And when will you start?
We've already started. All right, Paul, as soon as you can. It's important. Check. Okay. You'll be here as soon as you can.
Oh, good. Harry, you know Shelpin. Well, I've been trying to put myself in his position. He's an idealist, right? Right, then he's planning some sort of grand gesture involving that phial of toxin and, well, I suppose several million deaths.
Go on.
Well, the sort of thing that Shelpin has in mind is no good unless it's a very public affair, right?
Mm-hmm. So he has to advertise.
Right, yes, sooner or later. He's got to make some sort of announcement so that people will understand what he's doing and why.
Logical. The question is, how?
Muy good.
You've searched the whole area? All right, check again.
Hello. What? Shelpin is at the Scientists Forum. He's saying his piece now.
I tell him to keep away from him.
Why?
He may have the file with him. That's what I said. Recheck.
Don't attempt to go near him. Is that understood? Right, and keep the press away, too.
It is true of most men that until they have seen a thing, they will not believe it. I am convinced that it was only the terrible and incontrovertible evidence of Hiroshima that has so far averted a nuclear war. But there is a form of warfare far, far more devastating in its effect than nuclear warfare. In conclusion, gentlemen, I am persuaded that until mankind himself can actually see the effect of germ warfare, we shall never be safe from the threat of it.
You are too late. He's gone.
How long?
2-3 minutes. We had him. We had him in our hands.
He took a cab. Take care of it. I want to trace and fast.
Will do.
You recognize this man?
Ah, yes, he booked in yesterday.
Room number. Room number.
302, third floor.
Right, we need a passkey.
I'm afraid that's quite it.
Not a move, Shelpin. Turn around, please.
I think you know what this is. Drop your guns. Face the wall.
You can't go through with it. It's madness. You know that.
I am not interested in your arguments. Face the wall, both of you.
Listen, Shelpin.
I am quite prepared to release the toxin now if you do not do as I ask. I think you are aware of what the consequences would be. Now face the wall. Now you will remain here. Should you attempt to follow me, I shall release the toxin. I mean it.
Well, we're back to square one. We've lost Shelpin, and we still don't know how he intends to carry out his plan.
Or where or when.
Maybe he gave us a clue. Paul, do you remember what Shelpin said? I'm quite prepared to release the toxin now. He didn't say plan. He said prepared. Now, doesn't that suggest to you that he had a specific time in mind?
Yes, but I don't see how that helps us.
It's just a theory I've been thinking about from the beginning. That he's keeping to a very strict timetable. You notice the date?
August the 6th.
That mean anything to you? August the 6th, 1945. 9 a.m.
Hiroshima.
He mentioned Hiroshima in his speech. You think he's going to do it this morning at 9 o'clock?
Well, it's just a theory.
He could just be right. It's absolutely in character.
And if it is, that means we've got 9 hours to catch him. Yeah. Look, I don't care how many taxis there are in London. I want them all checked out. And the car hires. Right. Okay.
I fear it is hopeless, my friend.
Well, I know he's in London.
Perhaps we should warn the authorities, give them a chance to prepare.
What good's that gonna do?
You know, the curious thing is that in some ways I sympathize with Shelpin. I understand what he's trying to do. He has courage. Nothing?
Nothing. We searched everywhere. Every hotel, every boarding house. We even looked on the park benches. Nothing.
A man with a logical, scientific mind and a carefully conceived plan. Where would he spend the night?
Somewhere he considered safe.
With a friend, an accomplice.
No. Shelpin has no friends in London. He is doing this alone.
Somewhere where he thought we wouldn't look.
Somewhere where we've already looked.
Contact Paul. Tell him to cruise the NW4 area.
Right.
Missed her by a few minutes. Come in, Paul. He's driving a Blue Rover 2000. Registration ARO851F. Over.
ARO851F Blue Rover. Got it.
Now keep heading towards the hotel and keep your eyes open.
All right, over and out.
We underestimated Shelpin all along the line. We just missed him at the conference. He left a trail to his hotel a mile wide. He allowed us to corner him in his room, knowing we'd have to let him leave. He disappears again. We search all night everywhere. The one place we wouldn't think of. Same room, the same hotel. He planned the whole thing.
Harry, I found him. He's just ahead of me. He's turned west down Park Road.
The Hamden Reservoir. That could be it. Pollute the water.
Oh. He's heading toward the Hamden Reservoir. Drop back. We'll take it from here.
Okay, check. Out.
It's 2 minutes till 9. He's sticking to his schedule. Here, take the gun. Try and distract him. I'll circle.
$10 million people, Shelpin.
Stój! Ilja Borgo strelaš.
10 million, Shelpin. Дай мне бутылку, Shelpin.
Я говорю тебе, но последний раз. Я Борго strelaš.
Бутылку, Shelpin. Shelpin will live.
What are you going to do with him?
An inquiry. A trial. A fair trial. Just as if he were on your side, Mr. Rule. Huh? This is your gun. You know a great deal too much about this business, Mr. Rule. What would you do in my position? Huh?
Well, yesterday is now the past.
And we A man of the future, huh?